From Brooklyn, New York, and the home of the Nets, we're broadcasting live from Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. For the Brooklyn Nets, they come into tonight's game after losing to the Timberwolves. Now here's LeBron. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Now Bol, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Tatum. Bulls moving the ball around. Bucket is good. Bulls got the first points of the night for the Bulls.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Thompson. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to LeBron. Uncovered. And the shot goes in.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Now, here's Isaac. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
It's stolen by Green. On up the court. And the dunk by Bol.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
James looking around. And the dunk by LeBron.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Down low. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. It's good from about 19 feet.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. And slam dunk by Tatum.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
In the corner, it's James. And LeBron throws it down.
But getting inside positioning is what he wants. And once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Bane. Shot clock at 5. Back to James. Over Tatum. LeBron, no luck. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
The Bulls making a switch here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. This Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
Now, here's Bamba. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Pass to Vanderbilt. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Chicago leading. Tatum down low. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Simmons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Bane with it. He's picked up by Wall. And Capella sends it back. Wall looking it over. His 3-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Outside, Simmons. "36 seconds left to play in the first. Bamba's shot is off. Here's Chicago. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Nets trail by 3. Pass to Bamba. Jacks up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bamba's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Brooklyn. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
And so Tatum nails them both. Stolen by Washington. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance. Jayson Tatum, he has been the story so far for the Bulls.
The Bulls, 16.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins, getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David thinks he's studying the greats, and it's paying off. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Just his first attempt. And it's Isaac getting it to go. Isaac's got his first basket of the night. And here is Simmons. On the wing, Hield. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Hield's got the lead up to 1 now for Brooklyn.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Simmons inside. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And Isaac throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You're next.
In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And a quick shot for the Brooklyn Nets kids. Let him hear you.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. LeBron outside. LeBron throws it down.
The fact that LeBron James can still do that at 100 years old, like, it's a travesty that he never participated in the dunk contest.
And they're moving it up. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Here's LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Another shot. Allen. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Nice shot by James. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Nets? All with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. They get the rebound. That's a 2 from Hield. That one's not going to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
And the dunk by James.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
And, well, over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Bull. Over Vanderbilt. Bull can't hit. Nets leading by 7. Hield with it. He's covered by Isaac. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's James. And James throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to LeVert. And they get it. Rebounded by the Nets. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
And come on, what are you doing when Bron is pulling off those dribble moves? Like, if you're the defense, you just keep it pushing.
shoots from 12. And it's LeVert missing. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That is his first foul of the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Chicago.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Brooklyn leading by 13. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Chicago foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line.
LeBron James going to the free throw line. Let's just say it's not his most accurate of positions, but hey, even players like him got to have things they need to work on.
Pass to Tatum. They need this. They get it again. Tries again. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now LeBron. Trying to get open his heel. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Another quick shot for the Brooklyn Nets kid.
Nets leading by 12. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And so here is Chicago. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Fires from the wing. He's off on that one. The Nets go the other way with it.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
LeBron's shot is good.
Look, everybody always wants to compliment LeBron James on the glass. Well, he should be. He's huge, but he knows how to use that body effectively.
Offensive rebound. Capella. Basket good.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Stolen by LeVert. The kick out to Tatum. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Tatum's got it back down to within single digits for Chicago. Pass to Hield. Back to LeBron. Over Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jason Tatum.
When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Woo, quick first step by Tatum, then look out.
Nets leading by 9. The kick out to LeBron. Pass to Bamba. Now here's Simmons. And the rejection by Tatum. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
Look, it's an evolving portion of Tatum's game, which is scary that he's still evolving, but it's becoming a staple.
They kick out to Hield. Simmons on the wing. Pass to Bamba. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Thompson in the corner for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Up top, Tatum. A second chance effort. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Nets leading by 5. Thompson in the corner. Here's LeBron. Shot clock at 6. And James throws it down.
He's thinking it's time to put the nail in the coffin, and I like it. And until they stop him, he's going to keep going to the bucket every single time down.
And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Your next Houston team.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. On defense, the Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Simmons with it. Now Bol defending. Simmons inside. Outside, Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power, and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately, it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how the success is.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role?
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The deep 3 from Tatum. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul. Bulls substitution. Javonte Graham.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Simmons, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And stolen by Bull. Back to Wall. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. And his
45.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Timeout called the Nets.
Who wants a t-shirt? Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets. Once again,
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
Yeah, easy call.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets. No good on that one.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Here's Bane. Isaac with the steal. And it's Wall in the corner. Over in the corner, Allen. Hole with it. Porzingis with the block. Now, here's Bane. LeBron up top. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Bull.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
Bulls trail by 9. Wall, that's a two-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound.
Normally he drains it.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Timeout call, the Bulls. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see you.
Bulls making a switch here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And that one, good. LeBron's got 14 points here in the second half.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
LeBron drives in, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
And Tatum puts up a deep three. A rebound by the Nets.
And that was a a little bit of a range check from him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Baseline J on the way. Porzingis with the rebound.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Now, nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there. He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
This game is always changing, and there are fads, it's cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
Back to James. All alone. Rebounded by Isaac.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Chicago with a new 14. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Washington. Here's Tatum. Good on the bucket. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact. It just doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ.
To Porzingis. .153 left to play here in the fourth. They kick out to Hield. Stolen by Washington. Here's Tatum. Second shot opportunity. Allen. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. In the corner, it's Payne. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. And the shot is long.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Nets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
And he's been a well-oiled
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Now, here is James. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
When you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Now here's Tatum. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Left side Bane. The three from Thompson. And he buries his first look. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player.
Oh, that was something else, man!
Beautiful.
That's where the threat of being a great scorer from Klay Thompson allows a teammate to get wide open.
Back to Allen. Right side Tatum. They need this. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot. That won't go either for Tatum.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Pass to Isaac. Shoots. Outside Tatum. Here's Bull. Defended by Porzingis. Allen with it. Stolen by Vanderbilt.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
13 foul.
Outside Bane. Pass to Porzingis. The three. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Bull. Knocked away. Back to Tatum. Out to the wing. Clock at 4. Here's Bull. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him. Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Porzingis. James outside. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James rises up and punches it home.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Pass to Bull. On the wing, Isaac. Down low. And finished off by Tatum.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Now Porzingis from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
But Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
Inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Chicago ball.
Chicago trailing here. A minute 39 left in the first quarter here. Allen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
When you look at the age of Jared Allen, the way he's developed, he could be a top 5 center in the league very soon. Fantastic impact on the court he has.
And Allen has the defense and finishing that you want from the center spot, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Allen can switch on the guards with ease. Great lateral movement and contests very well. Having a center that can do that is huge for a team. And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Back to James. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden-Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
At the line for the Bulls.
And the second free throw is good. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
James up top. Give him 8. Out to Thompson. It's James on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And Wall pulls it down. Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 2. And it's all tied up.
Yeah, Isaac has got a high release, excellent balance in the mid-range. Really nicely done.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Chicago Bulls.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. It's stolen by Wall. Watanabe's shot is good.
Well, sometimes defense can be your best offense. Wall with the pressure got them going.
The 3 from Thompson. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Bulls out in front.
Bulls 17. The Nets 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after. One quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul.
First personal
That's his
foul.
first foul.
First team foul.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Simmons. Isaac with the steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Here's Watanabe. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
And it's Capella with the jam.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Here's Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Now the Nets with it. 6-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando, where they'll face the Magic. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Here's Thompson. Outside heel. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bamba. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, Norris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Chicago with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And the big finish by Wall.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
On the wing, Thompson. And Wall pulls it down. Chicago leading. With the drive. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Simmons. Back to Bamba. Thompson outside. And that one hits the back iron.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, BA. 37 points from him in 1 quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Bulls making a switch here. Chicago with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. To the inside. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Caris LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
When you think about Caris LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
Now James. Give him 8. Porzingis with room to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
LeBron James.
And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had one campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
Here's James.
LeBron James.
And slam dunk by James.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Well, he might be picking his spots a little bit more often these days, but LeBron James turning it on the offensive end.
Tatum from long range. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 14.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And the shot goes.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Lets it go from the wing. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Tatum inside. He's got 14. And they're going to count that. Bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
LeBron James.
Oh, and the jam by James.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Jason Tatum.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 14. Porzingis high post. Back to James. Outside Porzingis. And James gets it to go. James has got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, you think about the level of contact over the course of LeBron James's career. For most guys, it could wear you out. For LeBron James, he just powers through.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
That one misses. Left side Tatum. Good D by Porzingis.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
James outside. Oh, and the jam by James.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Ben Simmons.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD, Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Hield with room to shoot. It's good from about 19 feet.
Assisted by
Hield's got his first points of the game.
See how eager Hield is to catch and release. That is what you call a shooter extraordinaire.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Tatum, shot is good.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
James, outside. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
That will help them. Now is the time to get aggressive. They need to keep feeding him the ball and let him go to work.
And Tatum, here we go. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from James.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Allen. Back to Tatum. Over Simmons to the middle. Tatum with it. Basket's good. Tatum's got 27 points.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And that one, good. He has 29 now.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
Outside Porzingis. James, outside. From deep. Drills it from deep.
LeBron James.
James has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, you see more and more three-point attempts from LeBron James over the years, getting confident and comfortable.
Back to Allen. Tries again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter. James attacking. And slam dunk by James.
You could see it in LeBron's eyes. He will not be denied on that drive.
Ball gets the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Bol. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
LeBron James.
It's on LeBron James.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Good on the second one. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
LeBron
James, that's good.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Pass to Bol. Plenty of space. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. He's got 5.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Capella with a block.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Chicago Bulls.
51. The Nets. 49. Ladies and gentlemen.
As we into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Thompson with it. Lets it go from deep. Capella with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Thompson. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And the big finish by Wall.
You know what? You cannot afford to be careless with the basketball around Jonathan Isaac. Those long arms to get into the passing lanes. Woo-hoo!
Down low. Bamba. Out to Thompson. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Smart play from Klay Thompson, understanding the defense committed and knows he wants to go to the foul line.
And he's good on the second. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Bamba. Fires for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Well, the decision-making getting better with more repetition. Mo Bamba starting to feel out the defense.
Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Thompson outside. Pass to Bamba. Nifty move. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
Here's Wall. There's the drive. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And the basket by Hield.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Here's Bol. Another shot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Hield.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
The Bulls making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. And the impact of international players in the NBA is climbing dramatically. Doris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top three were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from. You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
So both teams changing it up here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this.